So we're just talking about you got two clients, and I'm telling you about to compartmentalize some time
Yeah,
for outreach.
yeah,
Um, the most important priority or action you can take right now is
yeah,
anything that initiates a conversation with, it doesn't matter who it is. Uh,
yeah,
it only matters that it could be potentially somebody that would hire you, right?
yeah,
So I
correct.
would look at that as my number one step, my priority.
Yeah,
And if you set aside time to do it, you don't have to do it daily. I would just figure out how many do I have to do in a week to have
yeah,
enough conversations to
yeah,
get back to my 50% close rate,
yeah,
right? And so, because when we get out of it, we lose some of our polish, right? So you may have
yeah,
to talk to three people to get one instead of one out of two to begin with.
yeah, yeah,
But your conversations are going to be key. And knowing what to ask them up front, which is qualifying them, I think you're pretty good at it.
yeah,
But asking them, if they experience these type of problems or if they're looking for this type of help, do they know what the solution is? And if they don't, and you mention it and they're eager, that's a
yeah,
sales call.
yeah,
If they say, oh, no, I'm already doing things and it's good. And for the next 3 months, I'm doing this, it's a referral. I'm
yeah,
going to ask
okay.
you for a referral. I'm going to also probably set up a call for 3 months from now. So just, hey, let's set up
Yeah,
a check-in call, Zoe, for 3 months from now. I'd love to find out how your program worked out. Maybe I'll learn
yeah,
something. And that's about 3% of the reason I want to talk to you. The 97% is because you'll be done with that program and I believe I can help you.
yeah. Yeah, I've got one lady who's on the fence of that at the moment. She's doing a 10-day with Joe Dispenza. She says that she wants to teach meditation. I said, well, you're not going to learn how to teach it in 10 days. Let's have a conversation after. And yeah, so yeah,
So for
she,
her, importance is not to learn how to teach meditation. What's the reward after that happens? That's what's beneficial to her.
yeah,
So I would, if it were you, I'd say, hey, Zoe, I know you want to teach meditation, but what's the reward that people get when you teach them?
yeah,
And when you say that, that's going to be your sweet spot. And that's what I'm going to remind you of. Say, hey, I want to put something together for you that's going to help you achieve this with many people on a
hmm,
faster track than what you've been
right,
on now.
yeah,
Here's what it'll take for us to do that. I'm
yeah,
recommending trust your gut on the time. Don't think, let me do 3 months instead. If that feels right, then stick with it. But if it doesn't, trust your gut and go, you know what? I'm going to recommend 6 months to you, Zoe. Here's why. It's going
yeah,
to take us 3 months to get here. Once you're
yeah,
here, then it takes 3 more months to anchor it into the unconscious level. That's
correct.
why I'm recommending 6 months. I don't want to just leave you here and then you're
No,
left to your own doing again because we already
yeah,
know that you won't retain everything that you learn. So
no,
that's why I say 3 more months because I help you retain it, but go through
yeah,
that practice and experience as well, right?
yeah,
And then once that 6 months is over, then we just work on a once a month or twice a month um, process where you come in, you get a tweak, you get an uplift, you do something and you continue to gain the benefits, but stay on that path,
yeah,
right? So that's how you're going to do it. But having the conversations for you right now is really important to get
yeah,
back into that swing.
yeah,
Also, remember the amount and what you've been able to manifest in the last 2 months. Right? Like it's been amazing. I've been
yeah.
on the
I'm 3 minute walk from the beach. I didn't even know the beach was so close. I was just like, trust,
and
let my
water.
business go, let my business go. And the boys were like, oh, can you convert that to a yoga meditation room? I'm like, yeah, sweet. Can I do somatic therapy from that? They're like, hell yeah.
How cool.
I
So
know.
just look at everything that
Yeah.
is manifesting and opening and how much support you actually have,
Thank you.
right?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it doesn't show up by chance or by accident. It's divine timing, and it's always been on divine timing.
Yeah.
We wish we could manipulate that, but we can't.
No. Yeah. I want to get at least 4 in before we start working together. So then I can, then I have that balance.
So just put the intention out for 6 to 8.
6 to 8. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want it just to be like,
No, I want it
I
like,
want you to be like so comfortable that it's like no
I
brainer.
could
Let's do
take
it.
20. I could do 20 easily.
Mhm.
I'm like, yeah.
Yep. And you can easily get that.
Yeah.
Everything that you do, before you do it, set that intention. Put that hand right here, feel that vibration.
Yeah.
Set the intention and know
Yeah.
that the laws of abundance are in my favor. As I do this, the laws of abundance are also in my favor, and I'm setting this intention out in this action.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank it in.
Yep.
As above, so below, as within, so
Love it.
without.
I felt that too.
Mm. Yeah.
Thank you. No, thank you for that too, because I must have needed it as much as you.
Here's one more message. Ishiate kia uloate. Ishiate. Ishiate kia uloate. Sheakai. Sheakai. Sheakai.
Thank you. The words need to be shared after that.
No, allowing more of that to come through the medicine.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's a really good time for that to happen. And as the season's transitioning for you guys as well,
Yeah.
it's a new season.
Yeah.
And this is a season of, for you, it's a season of kind of like a warm embrace, right?
Mm, yeah.
It's for you, but it's also for the people you're bringing in.
Yeah. Surreal, nourishing.
And it's a time when it's needed as much as any other time in the past probably 5 years or so right now.
Mm.
It's a big time of transition for the world, let alone some of the countries that are most vocal
March
about
mayhem. March mayhem.
it. Yeah, isn't it true? Like, man, every part of the world there's potential going on. And it's just like, man, some days it feels like it's just barely hanging in there, but it is hanging in there. And as we look at the dark,
Yeah.
right? The beauty about darkness is
Dark magic.
well, and it's also it can never conquer light, right? It can't. I mean, and people go, "What do you mean?" And I go, "Okay, I'm gonna do it literally. Pitch black room. You can't see your hand here. If I'm in the hallway when the light's on and I open the door, the darkness doesn't fill the hallway. The light comes into the room.
Mm-hmm.
Light will always overcome darkness.
Mm-hmm.
So be the light.
And we need both. Both coexist.
We do need both.
Without darkness, there is light. So it's like, it's not the fluffy, love light, la la la. You know, that's a delusion, an illusion that so many, I think people are done with that.
Well, and it's also like, how bad do you want it? Right? You got to be willing to go through some of this stuff. And
got to go into the underworld.
And when we realize it, it's like, oh, I created that stuff, didn't I?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
It's just amazing. And it's like, you mean yep, mean that. Okay.
Yeah. All your suffering, all of it. Oh, me? Yeah. Hello.
I was having a conversation earlier, and I said, to a client, I said, so you've had this goal for a long time. And she said, what goal? And I said, you have a goal of keeping yourself limited and down. Because every
Yeah.
time there's an opportunity, you find reasons why you can't or you don't. So you're accomplishing your goal. And she's like, it's not a goal. And I go, it is a goal. And so, and I'm putting myself on the ledge, taking the risk with you to let you know that I'm shining the light, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
here's, you can do this, or you can choose to do this. And we figured out what this was, the good stuff. And it was like, it wasn't that big of a deal. And I
Mm-hmm.
said, but you created it as a big deal. And since you created it, you can uncreate that and you can create a different one if you choose. But you have to be willing to take the steps to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we feel is the work. But after we do it, it's like working out at the gym, right? I don't necessarily want to go, but as soon as I'm there, I'm okay. But when I leave, I feel fantastic, right? Because I did my work. And
Mm-hmm.
it's like that's why there's work, because we feel really good when we do it
Mm-hmm.
after it's done. Not while
Mm-hmm.
we're doing it, after it's done. That's why, like, you reaching out to people might not be the thing you want to do, but it's not
Mm-hmm.
difficult. It just takes discipline to do it. You can
Yeah.
take a 4-minute walk, sit on the beach. And if
Yeah.
you have an iPad or your phone,
Yeah.
you can do
Yeah.
your outreach from the beach,
Yeah.
right?
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
then make sure you spend an equal amount of time enjoying the beach,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? It's there to be enjoyed. Each moment uh, can't be taken for granted.
Yeah.
You're good.
Okay.
You need to
Great.
increase, just do the
Yeah.
level that you feel is required. Keep
Yeah.
trusting yourself, right?
Yeah.
One of the biggest things to do for you to do is make sure you're clear in your intention.
Yeah.
Make sure that you're understanding what you're doing and the outcome that you desire for it. So
Yeah.
you set that intention. Here's my plan. I'm setting my intention. I'm completing it. And know that the result that you desire is going to happen. You just don't get to know exactly when or how many times I got to do this.
Yeah. Thank
Okay.
you so much
You're
for
welcome.
your huge heart, your generosity, and that recognition as well of soul. Like yeah, tenfold. It's massive. Yeah, I feel in a deep state of gratitude and thank you.
Me too.
Um, that there are divine beings that are supporting, and yeah, I'm looking forward to being able to, give that back tenfold.